Sometimes we can see the remains, and sometimes we never get an answer at all. The ultimate possibility is the most disturbing of all.
Welcome back to the Film Archives. Today we're diving into the chilling and thought-provoking documentary Missing 411, based on the investigative work of David Paulides. So if you're into unsolved mysteries, eerie disappearances, and the unexplained, you're in for a wild ride. Let's get into it. Missing 411 chronicles the baffling and just downright mysterious disappearances of 5 children across multiple different decades, all vanishing under strange and unusual circumstances in national parks and wilderness areas. The film raises unsettling questions about why these cases share eerie similarities and why official investigations often just seem to hit dead ends. The documentary highlights several cases, which I won't spoil all of them for you, but some of the main ones include Jared Atadero, a 3-year-old boy who vanished while hiking in Colorado. Jared disappeared on October 2nd, 1999, while hiking with the Christian Singles Network group on Big South Trail in Colorado. His father, Alan, had initially believed the group was only visiting a fish hatchery, but they decided to hike instead. During the hike, Jared reportedly ran ahead of the group and stopped to have a chat with 2 fishermen, who later told investigators they assumed he was with the hikers behind him. However, tragically, Jared would vanish, sparking one of the largest search and rescue missions in the county. Sadly, his partial remains were discovered in June 2003 by 2 hikers, years later after extensive searches failed to locate him.
It was so fresh, I thought like I would see a kid standing in front of me.
The cause of death remains uncertain, with theories ranging from a mountain lion attack to abduction. Some experts believe Jared may have been attacked by a mountain lion. However, others argue that the condition of his remains does not match typical patterns of a mountain lion attack. Some suspect abduction and foul play. Some investigators and even family members suspect that Jared may have been abducted. The fact that his remains were found years later in an area that had already been previously searched raises questions about whether someone placed them there at a later time. Some people speculate that another possibility is Jared wandered off the trail, fell, or succumbed to the elements. The rugged terrain and unpredictable weather in the Colorado wilderness could have contributed to his death. Some just simply chalk it up to the missing 411 phenomena, which suggests that certain disappearances in national parks are just mysterious and defy any logical explanation. Which theory do you find the most compelling? There's also the case of Dior Jr., a 2-year-old who disappeared during a family camping trip in Idaho. Dior Jr. was a 2-year-old boy who sadly disappeared on July 10th, 2015, during a family camping trip at Timber Creek Campground in Idaho. Despite extensive searches and investigations, no trace of him has ever been found to this day, and his disappearance still remains a mystery. There have been various theories, including the possibility of an animal attack, mountain lion, a bear, abduction, or foul play. His parents, Vernal and Jessica, have both been subjects of speculation and suspects in the case, but no definitive evidence has ever been found or linked to determine what has happened to him. Again, there are several theories about what happened to poor little Dior, but no definitive answers have been found. Could some people believe that Dior may have wandered off and been attacked by a wild animal, such as a mountain lion or a bear? However, no remains or evidence supporting this theory have been discovered. Another theory suggests that Dior was kidnapped. Skeptics of this theory point out that the campsite was extremely remote, making it highly unlikely that a stranger would have been there at the exact moment and right time to take him. Some investigators and online communities suspect that someone close to Dior may have been involved in his disappearance. Mainly his parents, Jessica and Vernal, have faced much scrutiny, but they maintain their innocence to this day. A private investigator once hired by the family later accused them of knowing more than they admitted, though no charges have ever been filed. Thus, the case remains unsolved, and despite years of searching, no concrete evidence has surfaced to confirm any of these theories. The documentary explores multiple additional disappearances that share eerie similarities, such as sudden changes in the weather, missing shoes or clothing that are later found almost in pristine condition, and search dogs who completely fail to pick up any scent of the missing. David Paulides presents various theories, ranging from human abductions to paranormal possibilities. Some believe that these cases point to unknown predators, while others suggest government cover-ups or even supernatural forces. The film doesn't provide any definitive answers, but it certainly makes you question, what the hell's really going on? Where are they going? In the United States alone, there are approximately 25,590 open missing person cases and around 58,000 resolved cases. Every day, around 2,000 Americans are reported missing. Oklahoma has the highest percentage of missing persons in the US, with 16 missing per 100,000 residents, which is a scary thought. Again, where the hell is everybody going? This is followed by Arizona, with about 14 people missing per 100,000. And then finally, Louisiana, with 12 every 100,000. Globally, the United States reports about 16,000 missing persons. So again, where the hell is everybody? Give me back my son, Timmy! Although there are several theories surrounding the mysterious disappearances, here are some of the most discussed possibilities. Some people theorize environmental hazards. Some cases may be explained by natural dangers such as sudden weather changes, treacherous terrain, or animal attacks. However, the unusual circumstances of many of the disappearances make this theory incomplete at best. Human involvement. Some speculate that kidnappings or foul play could be responsible, though the lack of evidence in many of the cases makes this one difficult to prove. Government cover-ups. A more conspiratorial theory that suggests that authorities may be withholding information about these disappearances, possibly due to classified research or hidden dangers in national parks. Paranormal or supernatural causes. Some believe that unknown forces, such as cryptids, interdimensional beings, or even UFOs or UAPs, could be involved in these vanishings. Psychological or behavioral factors. Experts have noted that some individuals may behave irrationally in survival situations, leading them to make decisions that often worsen their chances of being found. However, I find this theory to be the most unbelievable, as most of the people who have gone missing have much experience being in the wilderness, or are too young to know the difference. While none of these theories provide definitive answers, they all contribute to the ongoing mystery surrounding these cases. Let me know down below in the comments, which theory do you find the most compelling? All in all, Missing 411 is a gripping documentary that leaves you with more questions than answers. Whether you believe in the theories or not, one thing is clear. These disappearances are deeply upsetting and unsettling, and they honestly deserve more attention. I really feel for the parents who are missing these kids. I could not even imagine, and a lot of them have not stopped searching to this day. While some of them have found their children's remains and have gotten closure in that regard, they still don't know how any of this happened. But what do you think? Are these cases just tragic accidents and coincidence, or is there something more sinister at play here? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Alright, that does it for this video. If you enjoyed the video, remember to leave it a like, subscribe if you're new here, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. With that being said, I hope all of you stay safe if you are ever in the wilderness. Much love to you all, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Bye. Bye.